You're tuned into Capital Jazz TV. I'm your host, Jodine Dorsey. We are on the 15th annual Capital Jazz SuperCruise, sitting here with Tahirah Memory.
Hello, hello.
Oh, Tahirah, thank you so much for being. This is not your first SuperCruise.
No, I mean, I came as a guest the first time.
That's right.
And I'm so glad I did because it became like a little itch I needed to scratch to get back on the boat as a performer myself. And look at that.
Yes.
It happened.
When you were here, you were singing with Jared.
Yes, Jared Lawson.
Yes. How's Jared doing, by the way?
Good question.
Okay. Good deal. Good deal. But you
I think he's
doing,
well. Yes.
Yeah. But you are doing spectacular.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like with music, it's so great because you can have chapters in your life. It basically it's a book of chapters in your life, and you get to evolve and change your style, and you can even switch genres, and it shows your growth and whatnot. So, the first time I was on was 2018 or 19.
Yeah, I was thinking it was back then.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot has happened since then. So I feel like I'm a different person. My music has changed and grown, and so being able to be here on my own was essential.
And we are happy that you rocked it out.
Thank you.
I actually got a chance to go to the show. I don't go to a lot of shows when I'm here, but I got a chance to go to your show. You rocked it out.
Thank you.
That last song that you sang, remind me, what's the name?
Music's and everything.
I'm trying to tell you. I am trying to tell you. How has the experience been for you as a performer being up front now?
I think it's been great. I was just
cruise.
talking about the fact that, it's priceless how you get to be in like the incubator with people that you're going to meet. And then like, as you go forward, these are the people that are going to make your career happen or not happen, obviously. Word of mouth is the best way to spread any kind of part of your journey. But outside of that, like we've had some downtime to just be able to connect with people and remind ourselves what it feels like to be outside again.
Yeah. Talking about being outside again, we were supposed to do this back in what, 2020?
2021, I think, yeah.
Yeah, 2021. We had to pause it. How was that for you as an artist? How was that time and during that pandemic panini that we had?
Well, I was hoping that it would happen just because we'd been on the pause and like it seemed like the light at the end of the tunnel kind of, and no gig or no show is an end all be all to like, yay, this is it, this is going to be the next thing. But it felt like that for me because I'd turned to virtual quite a bit. I'd turned to corporate gigs quite a bit. And like, it was the opportunity. So to like get back out and be normal and be yourself. And I feel like when it got postponed, I was sad, but I'm also one of those people that lives by the, if it's for me, it won't pass me by.
That's right.
So
that's right.
I knew it was going to come around again. I knew it.
That's right.
And my Januaries were always kind of in hold.
Hold the January.
I was like, I'm holding my Januaries until this happens.
Yes.
So as long as the cruise didn't move on without me, I was good.
And it will not move on without her, thankfully. Portland, Oregon.
Yeah.
That's the city that she represents.
Yes.
How has Portland been as far as like being kind of like that environment that's kind of cultivated your artistry?
Well, I mean, everyone that I work with is my friend. I feel like, I'm 43. That's like the median age of the musicians there in Portland that are still kind of working and grinding. A lot of us tour outside of the state because it is such a small community. But I'm repping my PDX Soul tee that my drummer, created.
Yes.
We have like a very tight-knit community. So I think that also informed how I want to be in terms of moving forward, and on the ship even, I've made a point to get to know all the musicians, check out all of their work. I've seen all of the shows. And yeah, I mean, it's interesting. It's very...
How so?
It's very Caucasian.
Okay.
But it's also known for music and food and lifestyle that way. So you're about to visit Portland, right?
I am coming to Portland, y'all.
Yes. Well,
I am coming.
I will be your tour guide.
Yes, I cannot wait to come to Portland. But that is so true. There is this artist community in Portland, and it's tight. And that's what I love about it, like the musicianship that's coming out of there. That's what I love about it. So let's talk about your album.
Yes.
What you want? I mean, like, I need you to tell me a little something.
Okay, so I have two albums. The last album that I released was Asha, which is my middle name.
Right.
And it was just more of me, so I wanted to make sure that it was more personal. I feel like it was also the end of my Heartbreak records. So I've had two records, both kind of formative heartbreak records, and I'm very much in love and very much on this trajectory in terms of relationships. Getting rid of what I don't need, keeping what I do.
Let
and
me
so
find out you Mary J. Blige in this right now. Let me find out.
So that was 2019. Again, right before, it was going to be cruise time, right before pandemic. Yeah. And now I'm ready to put out some new work. Hoping to do something in 2023. Actually, not hoping. I will do something in 2023, whether it's an EP or a live album or a full record, something along those lines. So,
but what do you enjoy more? Is it the songwriting? Is it the performing in front of everyone? Is it working with the tight knit of musicians? What's your best outlet?
I mean, it's hard to say, right?
True.
Because all of it's part of different parts of my personality. I'm an introvert at heart, but I'm outgoing. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. I try to tell people all the time I'm an introvert, but I'm outgoing, but they never believe me.
I need a lot of time to recharge, which is why there's so much space between my albums. I do a lot of introspection. So I think that it's going to be, I'll be hungry to perform everything, of course, because you get that immediate gratification.
Exactly, that energy.
Yes. But also, if I'm not in the right space, I can be very close to sharing it because I also don't have like a filter. So I'm vulnerable, period, all the time.
Love that.
And the writing process is pretty amazing for me because I can dump and not worry about any kind of judgment. And then after the fact, I have to be like, oh, I got to perform this too. I got to tell this stuff in person.
Again,
so
you got to say
yeah,
it
there's
again.
layers to this.
Right,
yeah.
and again.
Right.
Got to ask about your baby.
Oh yeah.
How's she doing?
I've got a beautiful 17-year-old girl. Well, she'll tell me.
She's not a baby, by the way.
No,
She's 17,
she likes to text me how many more days it is till her birthday, just randomly. So right now, I think it's like 2 months, 4 days till her 18th birthday.
Yes.
Yeah, she's great. I mean, I was blessed to have a kid that came out ready to, take care of herself, conquer the world, be super independent. She overstands everything. She's extremely funny and charismatic. She's a bit of a loner, but she's an honors student. She's playing sports year-round. She's like very involved in growing herself and understands a lot of stuff a lot of people our age do not.
Yeah.
So she's my best friend.
Oh, I love that. I love that. Any mommy I want to sing moments happening?
She just picked up a guitar about 4 months ago and started teaching herself how to play.
Nice.
So she's on rapid fire with that right now. I bought her an electric guitar for Christmas, so she's enjoying that. And yeah, she's just somebody who gets obsessed with something and masters it very quickly. And I'm lucky. I'm very lucky. She's inspiring to me because I've been promising to learn the guitar for like 3 years now, and I am.
And I'm pretty shocked because you come from a family of musicians.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I also am somebody who when I'm interested in one thing, I can be interested in something totally different in another area. So, I love to cook. I love to take care of my family. I love to travel. I love to write. Writing's always been my first and foremost. So I'm working on a book right now, and it's on the low, but I am working on a book right now. So, I mean, I just feel like there shouldn't be caps to how you express, and
That's right.
I'm going to do it all in this lifetime.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right. You better say that.
I'm just saying.
You better say that. I am going to do it all in this lifetime. You better say that. So anyway, how do we find out more information about when you're touring, when you're going to release this book?
I am posting everything on my social media right now.
Okay.
Best way to find me is probably Instagram. I am on Facebook, although I feel like that's becoming a little bit more obsolete. Under Tahirah Memory on Instagram. And I've taken a hiatus. The last 6 weeks, I haven't been on any social media, but I told myself that once I came on the cruise and then I got back off, I would have this, So my engagement will go up again, and I'm gonna reroute how I'm posting things and make it more music. But I always post my shows. I always post my projects, and I'll probably branch off and do something separate from my book. But yeah, The goal is just connect to as many people as possible. If you Google my name, there is a way to reach me out there. All my emails start with my full name. So if you want to reach out that way too, Yahoo, Google, AOL, Gmail, I got them all.
She got them all.
I mean,
she got them all. You can't miss this name, Tahirah Memory.
Right.
That is a unique name. You can find her easily online.
I'm going to get all these random emails.
Right. Right. TahirahMemory@gmail.com. Right. Girl, did you know I was on the cruise?
Yes.
You know how they're going to do. Anyway, I appreciate you for being here. I appreciate you for being on the SuperCruise.
I love seeing you again.
Oh, I love
all
seeing
the friendly
you again
faces.
too.
Everyone's been so good to me.
Such a good family reunion.
Yep, for real.
Such a good family reunion. Tahirah Memory, please make sure you check her out on Instagram or wherever you go and get music. You've got to listen to her music. It's amazing. Thank you, Tahirah. Chodine Dorsey, you're tuned in to Capital Jazz TV.